Have you got the music in you? Can you sing? Can you dance? Don't die with the music in you. It's one of my favourite quotes. If you have a skill, a talent, something you're really good at, are you doing it? Are you enjoying it? Is it adding value to your life and adding value to other people's lives? I'm in my music room, and for me, music adds massive value to my life. But I work with a lot of people on a fairly regular basis that can sing, that can dance, that can play a musical instrument, but they've got a lousy, stinking, rotten job. And I always ask, with this beautiful talent that you've got, this skill that you've got, why do you have a lousy, stinking, rotten job? And the answer is always, somebody told me I couldn't make enough money. Somebody told me that there were too many singers, too many dancers. There was no money in the music industry. There was no money in being an artist. And that could go to painting, drawing, gardening, whatever artistic streak you have inside you. A lot of people have been told you can't do it because there's too many, or you're not good enough, or you can't make enough money. Well, we know that's not true. Are there musicians who make a lot of money? Multi-millionaires, if not billionaires. Are there people who paint that make a lot of money? Yes. Are there people who dance that make a lot of money? Yes. Are there people who play piano and make a lot of money? Yes. Are there people who do anything that you can think of? People that are really, and it's not even about being good at it, because I've been to a lot of concerts where the person that's sold out the stadium is technically not the best singer. They wouldn't win a singing award. But because they're passionate and because they love what they do and because we can feel the passion coming off them, we buy a ticket to a concert and we go and dance and sing and have a wonderful time. So what's your music? What's your gift? What's your talent? And are you living it, or do you have a lousy, stinking, rotten job? And I ask this question on a regular basis because, as the owner of a college, where if people say to me, Rowie, what is it that you do? I don't say I own a college. I always share this. I want people to have a career or business that they love, never a job that they hate. And so many people will then share with me, because people ask you how many times a day, how many people do you meet every day? Rowie, what is it that you do? Hello, how are you? What do you do? I help people have a career that they love and not a job that they don't. So many people then say to me, can you help me too? I hate my job. I hate my business. I've been in this job for a really long time. I wish I didn't have it. I wish I could be a race car driver, a rugby league player, an artist, a dancer. I wish I was smart enough to have been a doctor. I would have loved to have been a neurosurgeon. And my question is always, why are you not doing that? Why are you doing something that you don't like? Life is too short, and it could be too long. So let's say life is really short and you've only got a certain tiny number of years to live on the planet, and you waste that tiny number of years doing something that you hate. I can't understand that. But I think even worse is if you live your entire life, so you work 40, 50, 60 years of your life doing something that you hate, and then you have to look back over those 40, 50, 60 years and say, I wasted so much time doing something I don't like. And of course, there's hundreds of stories about people who, at retirement, bought a new business or started a dance academy or started a painting business or started a landscape gardening business, and now they're multi-millionaires after they retired from their lousy, stinking, rotten job. So of course, it's never too late. So if somebody's stolen your dream, and this is what usually happens, you can't, you're not smart enough, you're too tall, too short, too fat, too skinny, you're too young, you don't have enough experience, you don't have enough money. And that's why I always share this story. I was, of course, told that. Blonde hair, you're a girl, you're an exercise instructor, nobody takes those people seriously, you don't have an education from university, you can't be successful in business, you can't be successful, you can't make a lot of money. So the little girl that decided at 13 years of age that she was going to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of her life. I was always going to do what I loved, and I found out at 13 I did my first exercise class and went, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And as I always share, I went home and said to my dad, who wanted me to be a lawyer, I'm going to be an exercise instructor. Now, my father swore at me in 7 languages because he could speak 7 languages. But I'm going to share again, I knew what I wanted to do, and I'm very privileged. I didn't let somebody steal my dream. Not my family, not my teachers, not the people around me. Everybody said, you can't, it won't work, it won't happen. But it was really fascinating and interesting and perplexing that when I became very successful financially from the exercise profession, how many of those people said, oh, you do have a real job, or oh, you are successful, or oh, congratulations, or oh, can you give me a loan? Humans are interesting, aren't they? Which is what I'm in my begging position. Please don't let somebody steal your dream. If you want to be anything, you can. Doesn't matter what it is. Everybody that's ever thought they couldn't, but knew inside that this was what they wanted to do, they found a way. And that's my favorite expression. I use it every day. If you say can't, you're right. You've shut it off. But if you say, how can I? Now you're in a position where your brain starts working for you. And the best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. Don't rely on other people. Don't expect that other people are going to help you do anything. And how much more rewarding would it be if you created your own career, your own business, your own, whatever your passion or excitement is? Wouldn't it be nice if you did it on your own and be able to say, I did, I achieved, I can, because I set my mind to it and I didn't take no for an answer. And I always use this example. I thought I couldn't run marathon. 42.2 kilometers is a long way. But as I always share, I was told when the gun goes off, start running. And when you finish the race, stop running when you run across the finish line. There's no option. So if you decide, I'm going to have my own business, I'm going to be a dancer, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to, whatever it is that you want to do, make the decision, take the action and do it. And the only time that the only way you fail is if you give up. And the only way you ever stop is when you've achieved. But the beautiful thing is when you've achieved, you know you can achieve, so then you can go and achieve more. I wish for you to have a career and business that you love. I wish for you to be healthy, fit and strong so you can enjoy it. I wish for you to be financially free so you never struggle for money. And I wish for you to have beautiful people in your life so that you can share your life with people who appreciate your hard work, your discipline, your focus and commitment. That's what I do every day. That's why I'm such a happy lady, and I wish the same for you so you can live your life to the max. If you've got the music in you, you should sing and dance and live your life to the max. Woohoo!